Hey, welcome. I hope you're doing good. Thank you so much for joining me. So, today's reading is the person on your mind. How do they feel about you at the moment? All right. So, we do have three groups for you to choose from. We have group one, the blue calcite, group two, the sodalite crystal, and group three, the rainbow moonstone. Okay. So, group one, two, and three. Feel free to pause the video if you need a moment to choose your group, but I will see you all in your readings. Hey, welcome. Hope you're doing good. If you've chosen the first group, the blue calcite, then this reading is for you, all right? So, the person on your mind, how do they feel about you? So, we have the Nine of Cups, the Page of Wands, both upright. Oh, okay. So the person on your mind, they do feel like you're independent and you know exactly what you want. They like how confident you are in yourself. They like how ambitious you are, even if it's not like career related. They like how ambitious you are, even if it's, in other areas of your life. But yeah, they feel content being with you or feel like they would be content in a relationship with you if you guys aren't there yet. But they like that you have your freedom or that you like your freedom. Um, or this could be related to your independence, like they could like that you're independent. But they feel like you're always yourself and they love that about you. They feel like you're down to earth, but at the same time, it's still very exciting. They feel loved by you, but if you're not there yet, they definitely feel liked by you, like you just feel like you care about them, which they like. But yeah, they feel you both are getting closer and closer. They do feel really close to you in general, though. They think you both feel grateful for each other as well, or you would, be grateful for each other. They do feel like they're emotionally fulfilling you. Like they do feel, maybe you've, expressed that to them. Wait, hold on. They do feel like you're very expressive. They could feel like you're very affectionate as well. And they love that about you. But what was I saying? Sorry. But yeah, so maybe you've told them that you feel emotionally fulfilled by them, and that's something that they feel like they're doing a good job in making you feel emotionally fulfilled. But yeah, they want to have a good time with you. They want to continue to have a good time with you. They do feel hopeful that things can develop into something serious if it isn't serious already. For some of you, it could just be more serious than what things currently are. But they really do feel sure about you and feel excited about you and, the potential for your relationship in the future. And I know it's the holiday season, but it could be their birthday soon for some of you, or they're planning on celebrating something, or someone close to them is celebrating. But it feels like they want to bring you along, like they want to include you in something that they're celebrating. But yeah, they want to include you, they want to be able to celebrate with you or do something fun and festive because of like this time of year. I don't know, like ice skating or one of those winter fairs. But yeah, they're looking forward to seeing what's to come. They feel like there's a real spark between you both as well. They love that you're energetic, they feel your energy, and they feel energized by you as well. Sorry. But they feel like you both need to be more spontaneous, they want more of your energy, they want more of your time, like they want more fun with you. So yeah, you just make them feel really excited and they feel like you're so youthful as well. They just feel like you have a really like youthful and young spirit. They also feel like you're quite creative, but they feel cool to be more impulsive when it comes to you, you know? But yeah, you just make them happy and enthusiastic. But they may feel like they need to hold off a bit before sharing like the extent and the intensity of their feelings for you. They feel like maybe they should maybe not come on too strong or not be like jump on you with it, if that makes sense. But yeah. So how do they feel about you? So we have I deserve better. How do they feel? So if any of you are in relationships with other people, like if they're in a relationship with someone else or they're kind of seeing someone else or you're in a relationship with someone else, they feel like you both deserve better than the people that you're currently with. But please only take that one if it makes sense. So we also have bitter. How do they feel about you? All right, I don't know if bitter is the right word. It could be bitter, it could be a mix of jealousy as well, but they even feel like there's, that energy coming from you or that energy, they feel that as well. But I feel like this is mainly to do with those of you who do get attention from other people or you're in a relationship with someone else. Like they do feel jealousy and they do feel a bit like, a bit frustrated about that. But again, like if you're in a relationship, they could feel like you feel that way. No, sorry, if they're in a relationship, they could feel like you feel frustrated and, you know, yeah. How do they feel about you? So we have, so you think I'm stupid. How do they feel about you? So this may not be for everyone, but for some of you, like with how excited they feel about you, they are worried that you both are being naive a little bit when it comes to like the potential of things. But that doesn't take away from their excitement though, but they are kind of worried about it at the same time. So we have I cry sometimes. So they feel like you both are emotional and that you both are emotionally invested in each other as well. So we also have I know. So they feel like they know, like for a lot of you, it's coming out as they feel like they know what your concerns are. One second. What do they feel like they know? Queen of Cups in reverse. So for some of you, they feel like they know that you both are maybe too emotional when it comes to each other at the moment. All right, so we also have let's keep our connection a secret. So for a lot of you here, they do feel like you both need to keep your connection a secret. I mean, the reasons for that could be different. I mean, I know earlier the message about maybe you both being in different relationships could be a reason why, but that may not be for everyone. For some of you, it could just be that they want to keep things low key for right now until there is like that was clarified by the Four of Wands, so that until there is some stability or like a serious commitment. So we have let's play some games, whips and chains. How do they feel about you? But yeah, they feel like you guys can have some fun together. I mean, this could be kinky fun as well. Not finally, we got a few more cards, but we also have I'm worried you don't feel the same. So for some of you, they are worried that you both may not be on the same page when it comes to certain things. I mean, this does feel specific to certain situations, so please don't take that if it resonates. Or if you've kind of been in a situation with them where it's like, maybe we disagree or we can't kind of meet in the middle when it comes to this specific topic. But we also have bathroom, flush away all that no longer serves you. How do they feel about you? So that was clarified by the Ace of Cups and the Ten of Wands. It feels like they feel that both of you need to get rid of certain things that aren't fulfilling you both anymore. And I don't know, again, like, I don't know if that's about relationships or if it's about, you know, other potential burdens with that Ten of Wands, but they kind of want that to happen so that you guys can have this fresh Ace of Cups start, you know? So we also have prosperity. So it feels like they want to spend more time with you. They do want for there to be a positive shift and a positive change in your relationship. Even if your feelings for each other are quite positive, if there are external circumstances that are unfavorable, you know, they do want there for there to be like a positive shift when it comes to that. And finally, we have you are unique, be yourself, everyone else is taken. So they do, I feel like you know, they do feel like you're yourself, like they love that you're unique. Yeah, they love that you're yourself, and that you're confident in who you are, you know, and you don't try to be like anyone else. But that is all I have for those of you who chose this group. I really do hope it could resonate and be helpful, but I'm wishing you all the best, all right? Please take care. Bye. Hello, welcome. If you've chosen the second group, the Soda Light, then this reading is for you. The person on your mind, how do they feel about you at the moment? So we have the High Priestess and the Lovers, both in reverse. Right, so please only take what resonates. But the person you're asking about, they do feel like it's hard to connect with you. Maybe they feel like it's hard for you both to connect with each other because they don't really feel like. One second, do we? Sorry, never mind. But the person you're asking about, they feel like they can't trust you. They feel like they can't trust you because, in their mind, or, maybe that's the reality of the situation, but they do feel like you have abandoned them with this Eight of Cups coming out. They could feel like you would potentially hurt them. They could also feel like you talk too much about them to other people. So they're having trouble trusting you as well in that way too. They just feel like they don't really have their privacy because, in their perspective or what they know, you're quick to share personal information about them to other people. They do feel like your feelings for each other are blocked. They do feel like they need to kind of focus more on grounding themselves, especially before interacting with you or moving forward with you in any way. They feel like you both don't have an understanding of each other, and they're not really sure where their feelings for you stand at the moment either. But at the moment, they do feel quite negatively about you or about the situation. But they want to change that. They don't want to keep feeling, that negativity towards you. They do feel like you both aren't compatible and rub each other the wrong way. They do feel like they possibly like you more than you do them. But they do feel like you're more obsessive than they are, and that it makes a bad combination. They just feel like you both aren't in sync, really. And they feel like you both have very different values. And at the moment, they feel like you both are irritating each other, just rubbing each other the wrong way. They also feel like you both are questioning each other. So they could feel like you both are having trouble trusting each other for different reasons. So overall, they just feel quite disappointed. Not necessarily in you directly, but in the situation as a whole. They feel like you both need to be willing to be more vulnerable moving forward. So we have I masturbate to the thought of you. How do they feel about you? So I don't know about the sexual context to this card, but for a lot of you, they do think about you a lot. Like they feel like they think about you almost too much. For some of you, that was clarified by the Four of Pentacles. For some of you, they could feel like you're selfish, so they could feel like they think about you too much, as in, you're selfish. Sorry, that sounded a bit harsh, but yeah, I hope that makes sense. So, like they're always having to think about you, like maybe always having to put you first or prioritize you. Yeah, that makes more, yeah. Okay. So we also have opposites attract. So they do feel like you both are very opposite, like you do have some incompatibilities, you guys do rub each other the wrong way. But they feel like that also attracts you both as well, even if it may be, damaging at times or it doesn't work at times. It feels like they like that you both are quite different in certain ways. But yeah, ultimately they do feel like things just aren't working between the two of you. They feel like you're done. They feel a bit done as well, even though they're a bit more, it feels like they're a bit more open to change, whereas they feel like maybe you're done completely. We also have I can't move on. So they feel like they can't move on from you. They feel like they aren't ready to move on from you. But they do feel like maybe you're a bit more defensive. So right after that, we have move on as well. So they feel like you want them to move on. They feel like you've, been moved on yourself, clarified by the Eight of Cups. Like they feel you've already walked away from them, even if it is at the moment only, emotionally or mentally, physically, I don't know. But yeah, they feel like in some way you've already moved on from them. We also have shadow work. So yeah, they kind of realize that they need to just work on themselves, focus on themselves. So we also have you are an enigma, you are an oxymoron. I need to know more. How do they feel about you? So yeah, there's a part of them that feels like they need to move on, but there's a part of them that's also still curious about you, that doesn't want to move on, that kind of wants to know more about you as well. So yeah, they do feel quite curious about you still. And we also have I'm not the forgiving kind of person. Ah. Yeah, just gonna leave it like that. So they definitely feel like you're not forgiving them. Or they feel like you're holding on to a grudge or holding on to an argument or holding on to something they said or something that happened in the past. They feel like you're less willing to let certain things go. We also have parties, celebrate yourself. So they also feel like you're needing to focus on yourself. For some of you, they already feel like you are focusing on yourself. So we have be gentle with yourself as well. So they feel like your relationship is going to be hard for them. It's going to be something that's hard for them to recover from or just get over, And finally, we have determination. But they do feel like you are quite a determined person. They feel like that's something that you have going for you. But that's all I have though for those of you who chose this group. I do hope it could be helpful more than anything else. But I am wishing you all the best, alright? Please take care of yourselves. Bye. Hey, welcome. Hope you're doing good. Thanks for joining me. So if you've chosen the third group, the Rainbow Moonstone, then this reading is for you. So the person on your mind, how do they feel about you? So we have both the Queen of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles in reverse. I mean upright, sorry. Okay, so how do they feel about you? So the person you're asking about, they love how stable you are, but at times they could feel like you're too stable. Let me see something. Maybe like too independent or too self-reliant. For some of you, it could be in that way. They feel like you being stable makes you more serious. So that could be another reason why they feel like you're too stable. And they would like it if you were less serious. They feel like you want someone to treat you and to be generous with you. For those of you who are career oriented, they love that about you, but they don't feel like you both are compatible in a lot of ways. And it is something they're worried about, but it's not really something that's stopping them either. But they like doing little things to take care of you, or that shows that they care about you, or they would like to do more things that show that they care about you. They do feel like they're always focused on your needs, but they like being focused on your needs. They do like looking after you, they do like caring for you, and they do want to share their life with you as well, even though they feel like there are some things that you both need to work on or would need to work on, or kind of just balance out with each other. But yeah, they feel like you're really attractive. They feel like you're super sexy as well. They do feel a bit infatuated by you as well. And they feel like it's so easy to indulge in you, to like, it's almost like an expensive chocolate. It's like decadent, but you can't like, eat it all the time, but it's so easy to eat it all the time, if that makes sense. But yeah, they feel like you're a bit indulgent in that way. But yeah, they really appreciate you, and they really appreciate you for you, even though there are some, differences between the two of you as well. They do feel like you're really logical, but at times they would love for you to be more vulnerable, softer, more sensitive. But at the same time, like they wouldn't change your logical side for anything. They would just love for you to see that more emotional side to you, or kind of just develop a more kind of emotional connection with you. But yeah, they feel like you have high standards and they love that. They feel like you're exciting as well. And they're really curious about your future together. Because it's like they're both worried and hopeful at the same time, and they kind of just feel like it would be work. It would be work and effort, but it also feels like something they're willing to do. They're willing to make that effort. But yeah, they feel like you're a perfectionist, and that you kind of encourage them to be more of a perfectionist as well, or to have higher standards. They also feel like you're good with money and managing money. They feel like you're creative, which is something they love about you as well. They love how wise you are, and that they feel like you're a good teacher too. And this is not only like when it comes to them, they feel like this in general, or there are a few people who kind of feel that way about you, or there's a few people who see you as wise and a good teacher. But yeah, they feel like you're really gifted, and they feel like you would make a great parent. They really want to meet your needs. Like they really want to be able to support you in the way that you need and be there for you in the way that you need. But yeah, they feel like you really take care of your health. But there is a part of them that wishes you were more insecure, not insecure, sorry, more secure in yourself. For some of you, they could, think you struggle with insecurities and they kind of wish that you wouldn't, but they also understand that that's not maybe being realistic. But they didn't want it to kind of like overshadow certain like great things about you, if that makes sense. They also love the way you carry yourself with grace. They also feel like you are a great leader, or you would make a great leader. For some of you, they like, even if you don't like being in charge, they feel like being in charge looks good on you. Like when you take control or when you have to lead, they do feel like it looks, good on you. and and they feel like they aren't the only person who has a lot of respect and admiration for you. They feel like there's quite a few people who feel that same way. They do feel like you are really good in social settings. They do feel like you are juggling a lot, but that you're good at it, even though they think it might be overwhelming for you. But yeah, they feel like you're really hardworking, but have trouble prioritizing them, or that you would have trouble prioritizing them. But yeah, let's see what else we have. So we have your skin looks like silk. So they feel like you really take care of yourself. For some of you, it may not be that. It could just be that they feel like you have beautiful skin, or they enjoy touching your skin, like they like the touch of it. So we also have, I want to feel your skin against my own. So if you guys haven't been intimate with this person already, like they do think about it, they want it to happen, they want that intimacy and that physical, bond to grow. So yeah, that's something that they think about and really feel. So we need to talk. So that was clarified by the Knight of Swords. They feel like you both are due a serious discussion. They feel like you both need to have a serious talk. Ace of Swords about each other, about the future. Kind of like clarify a few things. We also have distance. How do they feel about you? So if there is any distance between the two of you, whether that's emotional distance, mental, communication wise, or physical distance, they wanna sort that out. They want to close that distance. They definitely want you guys to be closer. So we have back that ass up. How do I feel about you? So they love your body. Like they are extremely physically attracted to you, and that's something they fantasize about as well. And I'm gonna leave it at that. So we have Nomad. How do they feel about you? So they feel like you both are on the go quite a lot. Let me see something. But they feel like they kind of want the traveling, or the whole hustle and bustle that you guys may be up to separately. They kind of want it to maybe slow down so that you guys can settle down and kind of find a nice rhythm with each other. But it comes down to that distance again. Like, they really do want that distance to be closed. We also have you are stronger than you give yourself credit for. So they rate you a lot, okay? And that's the message that's coming through with that one. They really do have a lot of respect for you. We also have self-love. So they like that you take care of yourself. They love that you, love yourself, or do certain things that kind of show that you love yourself. So we have baby, reconnect with your innocence. So yeah, they definitely want to develop the emotional connection between you both. But for a lot of you, it feels like maybe they want you to be more vulnerable, or they kind of just want you to be in a place where you're able to be softer. And they understand that maybe it's not, so easy, but they definitely, want that for you. That could be a reason why they do want to look after you as well. That was clarified by the Emperor. So they really do want to look after you and protect you, so that you're able to kind of maybe be softer and maybe slow down in certain areas of your life. We also have passion and purpose. I feel like this comes back down to your creativity, but they're really passionate about you as well. And finally, we have heart of the matter. So yeah, they feel like you both need to have a conversation to see where you both are at. They feel like you both need to have a heart to heart, to just put it simply. But that's all that's coming out for this group. I really do hope it could be helpful and make sense and resonate. But I'm wishing you all the best. All right, please take care. Bye.